Welcome back, guys, to our trusted shoppingguide.com, and today we are in the workshop. In this video, we'll be sharing with you our best paint strippers. Meet your renovation wizards. They work like a gentle hand peeling back layers of old paint to reveal the hidden beauty beneath. Think of them as your steadfast companions committed to restoring surfaces to their former glory. These potent solutions, they're your DIY superheroes always ready to face even the toughest coatings. So if you're after a paint job that leaves you in awe, let these paint strippers be your partners in the quest for a fresh, vibrant finish. To help you further, there are timestamps and direct links to all the products in the description below. Be sure to visit our website at trustedshoppingguide.com for more of our research in the workshop, or alternatively subscribe to this channel for regular updates. The fifth paint stripper in our list is a Max Strip Professional Strength Paint and Varnish Stripper, which trustedshoppingguide.com has awarded a 4-batch rating. For a large 1-quart container, this quick-acting formula quickly eliminates drips, spills, and overspray, preventing lasting damage. Along with that, it addresses gum, permanent markers, ink, glue, stickers, decals, and anything else your kids could fling at you or leave on the walls. A lot of paint strippers are created with methylene chloride, but you should note that when it comes into contact with the skin, it can easily pass through the skin and enter the bloodstream. When applied in places with little to no ventilation, like your workshop, it is quite easy to breathe in. Methylene chloride's toxicity can cause some medical problems, including headaches and dizziness. Because of that, Max Strip made sure to ditch this ingredient while creating this professional strength paint and varnish stripper. It's also free of NMP, which tends to cause skin and eye irritation. And let us tell you, it doesn't have that overpowering smell like some other paint strippers. Plus, it's a versatile one. It works like a charm on metal, tile, glass, stone, and even brick. Just a little tip. To get the best results, make sure to keep it damp while it's doing its thing. You can cover it up with a piece of plastic wrap and you're good to go. The Trusted Shopping Guide team recommends this for people who have sensitive noses or are working somewhere with pets, since this item has low VOCs. The fourth paint stripper in our list is a T-Super Remover New Generation Paint Stripper, which trustedshoppingguide.com has awarded a 4-batch rating. Since this formula can remove some of the most popular wood coatings like oil and water-based paint, shellacs, lacquers, epoxies, and varnishes, it's the perfect paint stripper for wood. It's also the best option for stripping antique furniture, as it doesn't employ methylene chloride or NMP, which makes it kinder to the wood and safer for the user and the environment. Within 15 minutes of application, it starts peeling paint and it can remove up to 5 coats. Just pour the stripper over the surface to apply, then scrape it off using a scraper. Since it penetrates deeply into patternwork, removes the finish quickly, and won't clog the surface, this formula is one of the best choices for intricate woodwork. In our experiments, along with those of workshop enthusiasts, it performed fast enough that the thin solvent coating didn't have time to dry out. After less than half an hour, we were able to scrape single-layer paint, and it only took slightly over an hour for layered paint to work. But heads up, when you crank open that can, make sure your workspace is well ventilated. The smell packs a punch, no kidding. Keep it airy in there. The Trusted Shopping Guide team recommends this for anyone who likes stacking up on finishes, since this one thrives in a lot of layers. The third paint stripper in our list is the Motsenbocker's Lift-Off Latex Paint Remover Spray, which trustedshoppingguide.com has awarded a 5-batch rating. It might be difficult to remove paint that has seeped into the porous surface of masonry. An old coat of paint can also be a difficult issue if the concrete was previously painted, like garage floors and workshop walls. Spray paint, aerosol paint, enamel, and other paint types can all be removed from porous concrete with this paint remover, since it breaks down the molecular bonds in the strong paint that dried up on your surface. This solution breaks down paint into tiny, solid chunks that may be washed off of permeable materials, unlike other strippers that turn paint into a liquid. It functions on concrete, fiberglass, stucco, brick, metal, and vinyl without using any harsh chemicals. Lift-Off is a simple option for cleaning up outdoor spaces like spills or graffiti on sidewalks, driveways, and construction walls, thanks to its ready-to-spray container and eco-friendly compost. We had no trouble covering vertical surfaces with a thick, uniform layer that adhered effectively. With just 2 applications and 3 minutes of working time, it completely cleaned out test area's basement floor. Here's a little pro tip. Once you've treated an area, make sure to cover it up. That way it won't dry out and get all crumbly on you. Keep it protected. The Trusted Shopping Guide team recommends this for DIY enthusiasts who work extensively with latex paint because its innovative formula is specifically engineered to dissolve and lift latex paint without damaging the underlying surface. The second paint stripper on our list is the Citristrip Advanced Paint Remover, which TrustedShoppingGuide.com has awarded a 5-batch rating. This biodegradable formula dissolves paint, varnish, urethane, and even lead-based pigments from wood, metal, stone, and other surfaces, both indoors and outdoors, without emitting any unpleasant odors, thanks to its methylene chloride and NMP-free ingredients list. Of all the solutions we tried, the Dumond Citristrip had one of the faintest scents, which makes it a better option for interior applications. Aside from that, the product's thick consistency made it easy to apply a 1/8 inch thick layer, which perfectly stripped over throughout the prolonged working period, but voila, it didn't dry out. Simply apply Citristrip to the area you want to remove it from and then let it alone for up to 24 hours. Clear the area completely with water after removing it with a scraper or pressure washer. It's that easy. In a single application, it's versatile enough to work on stone, metal, wood, brick, marble, granite, terrazzo, terracotta, concrete, plaster, cast iron, and more. To keep the product moist and accelerate the removal process, the manufacturer suggests covering it with Dumond laminated paper, which you can purchase separately. The Trusted Shopping Guide team recommends this for beginner workshop enthusiasts. It's a breeze to use and you don't have to go through the whole neutralizing process. The best paint stripper on our list is the Citristrip Paint and Varnish Stripping Gel, which TrustedShoppingGuide.com has awarded a 5-batch rating. Every novice DIYers will find Citristrip to be an efficient brand of paint removers with its light citrus aroma. Apply Citristrip to wood, metal, and masonry objects to remove numerous coats of dried latex and oil-based paint, varnish, lacquer, polyurethane, and shellac. With this, it takes less than an hour to remove 5 coats of hardened latex paint. Citristrip has to be wet for it to function. After applying, we do what a lot of workshop pros do: cover it with saran wrap so it can work its magic. You can leave it on for anywhere between a half hour and a day, depending on how well it appears to be working. One piece of advice is to generously apply it while keeping it on for extended periods of time to prevent unintentional drying under the saran wrap. To remove the paint, you can use mineral spirits and sponge pads. Aside from that, if you know how to use a carbide scraper correctly, it'll really aid you with removal. Prepare yourself first before everything else. Put on your safety goggles and gloves, make sure the area is covered with drop cloth or old cardboard, and then proceed. Citristrip can be harmful to the skin and the eyes, so do your work outside and use protective clothes. Quick heads up, always give the surface a little test before you go all in with the chemicals. This stuff is seriously potent and can dissolve other materials, so better safe than sorry. The Trusted Shopping Guide team recommends this for anyone in a rush to spruce up painted surfaces. It tackles multiple layers in just a day. Talk about a time saver. And there you have it, folks, our best paint strippers, which got our team at TrustedShoppingGuide.com excited this year. If you have any contenders for next paint stripper roundup that you would like our team to test, do drop them in the comments section below and we'll be sure to assess them for our next update. If you like this video and it helps you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our workshops great. We look forward to seeing you at TrustedShoppingGuide.com again soon.